Mia and welcome to my YouTube channel, Mia eCommerce moved to Portugal. And this is Tony. I can't stop him because he's too loud and I had to take him with me because he loves my YouTube channel. And if you really like my YouTube channel, Mia eCommerce moved to Portugal, don't hesitate to share it with your friends. Of course, comment below and like and do everything what is necessary to make my channel more popular, because they say that after some time and few hours of watching, some magic happens and maybe I can even monetize it, because YouTubing and blogging, you know, it is not an easy thing. I have to do it like every day, because yes, I'm reading the news, but I'm preparing something for you, and it is like a full-time job. Yeah, it's like a second full-time job to find everything and prepare and shoot and cut and upload and make subtitles. Actually, I have a question for you about subtitles. I make subtitles for each my videos because I'm not English is not my mother language. I'm not a native speaker, and of course I have some different accents. And that's why I'm making these subtitles, but at the same time I'm making translations to, I guess, around 20 languages, like Portuguese, European Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, Turkish, because I know that I have a lot of people watching me from Turkey, Merhaba, of course, to Georgian, and to Spanish, French, Polish, and if you are interested, I can share this screen. You can see here, there's people which are watching with subtitles, and it is really interesting because you are worldwide and you are watching, so it means that it is the content is interesting, but it takes a lot of time. It really takes a lot of time to create these subtitles, and last video and I guess this video will be without subtitles, or maybe just a half, because I have to listen and print, and then it takes time for YouTube to upload it. So just comment below if you understand me and don't need any subtitles. I will not spend my time on this thing, and I will spend it for something more useful. And now let's go to the 3 most interesting digital marketing news. News number 1, online payments. And online payments grow. I have my notes again from Jupiter Research company, which counted the online payments transaction during this year, and they made their forecasts, and the forecast is that total online payment transactions will grow to 376 billion in 2027. So it means that during next 5 years, the transactions, the online payment transactions, will grow 289% more. I'm not counting it in my mind. Of course, I'm not an online calculator in my mind. I'm just looking to the notes. For example, the transactions, online payment transactions during this year, and I remind you that this is still 2022. Yes, this is the middle of December of 2022, and transactions were around 97 billion. Do you pay online? Of course, you pay online if you are interested in channel which is about e-commerce and digital marketing. Of course, you have such experience. I hope so. I really pay a lot online, and I've said it a lot that most of my shopping is an online shopping. So, do you pay online? What is your favorite online payments, online payment provider like PayPal, or maybe Edicash, or maybe you use something else? Please comment below. It is really an interesting information. Or maybe you live somewhere in Asia, because I know that I have Asian followers too, and maybe you have your own online payment system which we had no idea about. So please comment below. B2B e-commerce and how B2B e-commerce grows and goes online. I will read my notes. So 41% of companies are now active in B2B e-commerce and consider their entry into this area of business to business a success. 1 in 4 companies obtains more than 80% of revenue from e-commerce, and this is the words of the Chamber of Digital Economy. European B2B e-commerce sales are estimated to reach $1.33 trillion US dollars, not a billion, trillion US dollars. Total B2B e-commerce sales are projected to reach 1.8 trillion as soon as 2025. Woo! Christmas is coming, New Year is coming, and what are the expectations of the next year for business? What is your business expectations and goals for the next year? Will it be better or... During the pandemic, most of retailers ran to the e-commerce, and now they need to keep the online consumers they got during these 2 years, and even more, they need to expand their online geography and continue to grow the numbers. Of course, e-commerce is just the channel, just the sales channel, which helps the business to sell more. Digital Commerce 360 created new research called 223 Leading Vendors Report. Tony is not in a good mood today. So let's go back to our research, which was made by Digital Commerce 360 and based on data survey of the biggest retailers. 39 of online retailers predict they will spend 10 to 15% more on technology next year. 70% of respondents plan to outsource technology rather than build in-house. And actually, this is a good idea, really. Most of respondents agree that software might be easy to install and use, and I totally agree with it. think there's raining outside again, and unfortunately my lights, yeah, I forgot lights in English, shuki. Okay, so there's raining outside and my lights are not really good. How lights will be in English, so I said shuki. Okay, I think it happens a lot last couple of weeks because I learned Portuguese and I have a mix of languages in my head. And the other day I was had my classes with my Portuguese teacher, and he was asking me something and I answered him in Georgian, and he was like, oh. It was very funny because he teaches me from English to Portuguese, and he has no idea how Georgian language sounds, so it was funny. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Follow my channel, subscribe to my social media, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, or you can do even more. If you want to support me, you can subscribe to my Patreon page and even donate. There's very small amounts, but it will really help me, for example, with these lights. Okay, have a good week all, and if you have any questions about e-commerce or e-commerce strategies maybe for your business, you can always contact me. And I'm saying you bye, ciao, and this unhappy and angry big chihuahua is also telling you bye.